Good morning, everybody. In today's lesson, IGCSE 0607 Maths. The outline of the lesson today. In today's lesson, I'll be working through a past paper question from May 2019, and I will specifically look at the multi-topic questions and guide you through on how to doing them. So here we go. So guys, you've just seen me do a past paper question from May 2019. So firstly, let me give you some tips on how to do maths. So unlike biology, in maths there's nothing to memorize. So the only thing to do is to constantly do past papers and practice until it becomes muscle memory. So now I will guide you through how I did the questions, and hopefully you apply it to your own learning. So for question 10a, firstly pick out the keywords: pencil, ruler, 67 cents, 2 pencils, 3 rulers, 96 cents, and find the cost of 1 pencil and 1 ruler. And in this question they ask you to show all your working. So even though if you plug it in your GDC, be sure to show the working to show that the examiner that you have an understanding of this concept of simultaneous equations. So let us first define the variables. Let pencil equals to x, and let the ruler equals to y. So 3x plus y equals to 0.67, and 2x plus 3y equals to 0.96 for Amy and Ben respectively. So you can see that in Amy's case, you can multiply it by 3 to make the y variables equal. And as shown over here, 3 times 3x plus y equals to 2.01. So now equations 3 and 4 you can subtract. So 9x plus 3y equals to 2.01 minus 2x plus 3y equals to 0.96. So when you subtract it, the 3 will go away, and you'll get 7x equals to 1.05. 7x equals to 1.05 equals to, and x will be 0.15. So y, according to the original equation 1, will be 0.67 minus 3x. So sub 0.15 into x, y would be equivalent to 0.67 minus 3 times 0.15. So y equals to 0.67 minus 0.45 equals to 0.22. So a pencil will be 15 cents and a ruler will be 22 cents. In part B, the keywords are: area of triangle is the same as the area of the rectangle. So from the formula page you can find the equations for the triangle and the rectangle. So area of triangle is half times breadth times height, and for rectangle is breadth times height. So for the area of triangle you can write half times x plus 1 times x, and for the rectangle you can write x minus 4 times 5 over 4x plus 3. Then you can actually solve this. And sorry, I forgot a keyword. Show that 3x squared minus 10x minus 48 equals to 0. So the keyword over here is to show, to demonstrate how you derive this formula. So half times x times x plus 1 equals to x minus 4 times 5 over 4x plus 3. So times 2 on both sides to make it, and you can move on to the next step. So x times x plus 1 equals to 2 times x minus 4 times 5 over 4x plus 3. Let us expand now, and it will give you this formula. And since we have a fraction, you want to remove the fraction, so you can multiply by 2. And now over here, you can see you have another fraction, 5 over 2, and you can remove it by multiplying by 2 again. So 2x squared plus 2x equals to 5x squared minus 8x minus 48. And and then subtract both sides from the left hand side from the right hand side. So 5x squared minus 8x minus 48 minus 2x squared plus 2x equals to 0, which will give you 3x squared minus 10x minus 48 equals to 0. So finally we can derive our equation. 3x squared minus 10x minus 48. The keyword in this question is factorize. So I want you to simplify this quadratic expression. So 3x squared minus 10x minus 48. So 48 times 3 equals to negative 144. And negative 144 can be broken down into 8 times negative 18. So replace 8 and negative 18 for negative 10x. Will be 3x squared plus 8x minus 18x minus 48. And break it up. X times 3x plus 8 and negative 6 times 3x plus 8. So the common factor over here is 3x plus 8. So when we multiply this 3x plus 8 by x minus 6, you get the factored version of 3x squared minus 10x minus 48. Find the area of the triangle. Now they're asking you to solve this equation. So 3x squared minus 10x minus 48 equals 0, and factorize it. X minus 6 times 3x plus 8 equals to 0. X equals to 6. And you need to be careful in this case. They're asking you for the area, so you must reject x equals to negative 8 over 3 because area needs to be positive. So hence, area of triangle will be half times 6 plus 1 equals to 21. So this comes to the end of our lesson. I hope that you have enjoyed my tutorial, and I really do hope that you apply my method into your practice papers when you're preparing for the maths exam. And next week, hopefully I want to go through a paper 6 of the 0607 course, or maybe I'll be doing a physics paper or some biology my maths. Thank you very much.